Baroda BNP Paribas Dividend Yield Fund. Will investing in this NFO help in your wealth creation process or not? Let us find out through an in-depth analysis in this video. Hi, welcome to holisticinvestment.in. We help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decisions to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. So before analyzing whether this NFO will be a good fit for investment portfolio or not, let us first understand some basic details about this NFO and also understand what is a dividend yield fund is first. So a dividend yield fund is also a type of equity fund where investment is made in the stocks of companies that regularly declare dividends. So most dividend yield funds generally invest about 75% to 80% of the capital in high dividend companies. The rest is invested in stocks that the fund manager believes has high returns potential. So this is called dividend yield fund. As an NFO, it opens on 22nd August 2024 and closes on 5th September 2024. And some of its key features are this NFO is an open-ended fund type and it has Nifty 500 TRI as its benchmark index, and the minimum amount you need to start investing in this fund is just 1000 rupees. There is no entry load for this NFO, but there is an exit load of 1% if you redeem it within 1 year. And the fund manager for this NFO is Mr. Shiv Chanani. The investment objective of the Baroda BNP Paribas Dividend Yield Fund is to provide investors like you with opportunities for long-term growth in capital appreciation or dividend by investing predominantly in a well-diversified portfolio of equity and equity-related instruments of dividend-yielding companies. So how it aims to achieve that? What is the investment strategy? So the investment strategy is to provide a diversified allocation in equity instruments of dividend-yielding companies and to identify and invest in stocks that offer regular dividends to the investors. So this is the investment objective and the investment strategy. Now let's move on to analyzing whether this will be a good fit for investment portfolio or not. How to analyze it? We are going to analyze it by comparing the potential merits and demerits of investing in this fund. So let's take a look into the potential merits first. So let us take a look at the advantages of investing in the Baroda BNP Paribas Dividend Yield Fund. So this NFO has the potential for wider diversification of your investment portfolio, as diversification is the primary benefit of any mutual fund, and under these funds especially, investors like you get the benefit of earning potentially higher returns through an array of investments made across various companies, sectors, industries, asset classes, etc. This eventually helps investors like us gain potentially higher returns through the investments in dividend yield funds, and also it can even align with your long-term goals. It has lower risk than investing in an individual high dividend yield stock or instrument, because most of these dividend instruments are cash-rich companies having a sound business model and proven track record. Hence, the risk of investments in this underlying business investment is further reduced. And this NFO might be ideal for investors having a long-term investment horizon, or ideal for new investors because it has the potential for capital appreciation in the long run. As dividend yield funds typically have lower risk and more or less regular returns potential, this makes them ideal for this new investors having a lower risk appetite and limited experience, and it also has the potential for gaining capital appreciation in the long run. So now let's take a look at the demerit, that's the disadvantages of investing in the Baroda BNP Paribas Dividend Yield Fund. So the fund management style for this fund is unknown, as it has no portfolio to analyze and has no track record, because this is just an NFO which we are yet to see how it will perform in the market. So since it's an NFO and we still do not have the proper track record to analyze it with it, so we cannot analyze the performance and take any calculated risk. So we do not have any clear ideas about the stocks to be selected. So since we cannot analyze the stocks inside the portfolio, it's even more riskier because you are investing in this fund, it's taking a blind risk instead of a calculated risk. And also these returns are subjected to market risk as any other equity related instrument and are not guaranteed. So these are some of the potential risks we might be undertaking by choosing to invest in this NFO. So what is the final takeaway? Is it worth investing in the Baroda BNP Paribas Dividend Yield Fund? Will it be a good fit for your investment portfolio? It totally depends on you. It depends on what kind of investor you are, what kind of risk tolerance you have, and what is the time horizon for your financial goals, and how much allocation you want to give to these funds in order to achieve your financial goals. So it all boils down to these factors. So if you are a conservative investor and you do not want to take risks, then it's better if you avoid investing in a fund like this and instead choose an existing mutual fund that has a track record for a minimum of 7 to 10 years. Because if you choose to invest in an NFO like this, you're taking a blind risk. But instead, if you choose to invest in an existing mutual fund with a track record of 7 to 10 years, at least you will know that this fund has completed performing in the market after the market cycle has got completed and it has now giving you some stable kind of returns. You will be able to properly analyze how it has performed in the highs and lows instead of choosing to invest in an NFO like this, whereas you cannot even take proper research. Here, at least you can take a calculated risk. So instead of taking a blind risk as a conservative investor, it's better if you choose to take a calculated risk by choosing to invest in an existing mutual fund, because there is no proper portfolio and research. So investment in this NFO is risky. But if you're an aggressive investor and you want to invest in the Baroda BNP Paribas dividend yield fund just to see how it will perform in the long run, then you can definitely invest in it, but as a trial investment. Suppose if you have surplus money and you want to invest in it with a minimum investment amount, like for this fund, I think the investment amount is 1000 rupees. So you can start investing in this through a minimal investment on a trial basis. And later on, as this NFO builds its portfolio and builds its track record, and you see it's giving you generating high returns and providing you with a stable income, then you can later on invest more according to your financial needs. So it's basically all boils down to what kind of investor. So if you want to invest in it or not, it's basically up to you.
If you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.